So, from celebrity skincare lines to dermatologist skincare lines, like, I don't know if anybody has noticed that dermatologists are gradually releasing their own, will I say, skincare line? Yes, it is a skincare line. And today I decided to come on board and talk about a brand called Remedy from Dr. Munib Shah. Okay, Dr. Munib is from a channel called Dr. Lee. They run the channel alongside, he runs the channel rather alongside another doctor. Is it Dr. Max Field or something? I hope I'm correct. Yeah, I have always learned a lot from those dermatologists. They synchronize, they do well, they agree to disagree, and that's the whole idea. We do not have to go the same route. There are so many routes to achieving a certain goal, so we don't need to all go around there. There are preferences, there are options, there are opinions, so there shouldn't be any beef. Okay, so the name of the product or line is Remedy, and he released 3, like his first launch is about 3 products, but I'm going to talk about just these 2. The reason is that 2 are obviously for skincare purposes, why one is just a lips, a dried, more of, let's say, a sophisticated lip balm or something. So he launched Remedy for dark spots, Remedy for pore size, and then Remedy for dry leaves. But like I said, I'm not going to talk about the dry leaves. I'm just going to talk about the 2 products, that is the one for the dark spots and then for the pore size. Before I go deep dive, I'm in Africa. If you're seeing this face for the first time, my name is Asma Zakari and I'm a cosmetic formulator based in Nigeria, Port Harcourt to be specific. So you know, when I say I'm in Nigeria, I'm in Africa, the economy is hurting. Our currency is very devalued, and that brings me to the pricing point. For me, the pricing point is really high, even though I'm not going to get to maybe touch these products. That's the problem, because let's just don't go there. The Remedy for dark spots cost about $38. Then the Remedy for pore size is around $32, which for some people over there, they said is affordable, is way cheaper than some other brands. But for me, okay, then the Remedy for dry leaves is about $16. That's by the way. And then the next thing is the packaging. I just love simplicity. The packaging just resembles my own kind of packaging, like it's just my spec, if you know what I'm trying to say. Very okay. The packaging are in opaque bottles, and they are in pump. The 2 products I want to talk about, they're in pump, LS pump obviously, and it's fragrance free. The dermatologist is telling you that you should, you know, stay away from fragrance if possible, and then it is cruelty free, dermatologically tested, blah blah blah, obviously. And like I said, I would rather trust a product coming from a dermatologist than a product coming from a celebrity line. That's the truth, because dermatologist, there's going to be plenty of science and plenty of thoughtfulness into the product. Okay, now this product is not for everyone. Yes, even Dr. Shah said it himself, it's not for everyone, but we'll still get down to that point where you understand it's not for everyone. Obviously the Remedy for dark spots is already stated clearly, and that's, in fact, the name is just on point. The Remedy for dark spots. The ingredient list is listed in this manner. Like, I just watched it on their channel. I would have loved to play some clips, but I'm afraid of copyright before they will slap me with copyright. So that's why I'm just trying to come on board and just talk from the review part of it. So the ingredients for Remedy for dark spots. The Remedy for dark spots, that's the one of about $38. These are the ingredient list. There's the Encapsulated Retinol, there is Mandelic Acid, there is Kojic Acid, there is Gluthathione, there is Licorice Root, there is Tranexamic Acid, there is Niacinamide, there is Silymarin, there is Acetyl Glucosamine, there is Tumeric and Tetrahexydecyl Ascorbate. Okay, but this tetrahexydecyl ascorbate is a vitamin C derivative, obviously a very stable, good vitamin C derivative that of course does well for hyperpigmentation. He said it wasn't listed on the ingredient listing, and I understand. I have some products too like that, that there are some ingredients that are in that product but it's not listed on the ingredient list. Like, I just understood when he made that correction. So let's come back to the ingredient list. For a layman or a common man, the ingredient list sounds too much and jam-packed, but don't forget this is a dermatology product. Or okay, now look even what was written on the pack, what was stated. It says cleanse, treat and protect, and he said that that remedy falls in that treat. So meaning after you cleanse your skin, you apply your treatment, and that is this remedy for either if it's dark spots obviously, or if it's pore size, then you now protect. Meaning when you are treating for hyperpigmentation, it's very, very advisable to use sunscreen, and he elaborated on tinted sunscreen in the morning, obviously, no at night. There's no sun at night. Okay, so it sounds a whole lot, right? Because personally, from a cosmetic point of view, I would not formulate with more than 3 tyrosine inhibitor. But from this his own formulation, having a strong tyrosine inhibitor like Kojic Acid, in between there is still Tranexamic Acid, there is still Licorice Root. Like, these are strong tyrosine inhibitors. But he still added Niacinamide, he still added Acetyl Glucosamine, Tetrahexyl Ascorbate. You know, all of these are tyrosine inhibitor. So you can see they are jam-packed, but mind you, it is a dermatologically prescription. Yeah, it's a prescription. It's just like we here, let me come down home here, where maybe you're giving Combat A in order to clear a certain skin reaction. Now that's a steroid, isn't it? Either hydrocortisone or clobetasol. All those are steroids that should be used at a particular time to clear a certain thing before, you know. So you could tell that it has this huge strength. Now that is how this formula, really, I just saw this, I knew that this was one of it. Like, this more is a prescription-ish. Like, this is not a product that you would use as a regular product like CeraVe, use long, you know, or like products like Paula's Choice. You can't use all the ordinary. No. These products are, like it is called, for treatment and remedy. And of course, he's a dermatologist, so he has the rights, you know, he has the bragging rights of talking about treatments, unlike we, the cosmetic formulators, will talk about helping you to clear, helping you to maintain as well. So it is stated clearly encapsulated retinol, because some people might, how can he formulate with retinol and mandelic acid? Mandelic acid being an AHA. Yes, it is. He has already told you clearly that it is encapsulated. Yes. So moving on to the next product, which is remedy for pore size. This one is about $32. It's much more straightforward. You have the encapsulated retinol, you have the salicylic acid. So you see, the first one having an encapsulated retinol, therefore there was a formulation with an AHA, right? And then the second one still having an encapsulated retinol and with a BHA salicylic acid, right? And then with niacinamide, green tea, and perlite. Perlite is a familiar ingredient that is usually used in makeup primers, especially all these mattifying makeup products, because it helps to sort of suck up excess oil. So most of the time, pore sizes, you know, pores are not doors or windows where you can open and close them, but in some cases they appear, you know, so obvious. So therefore you can use products to make them calm down, you know. But these products, for me, niacinamide alone does that job. But in as much as niacinamide alone does that job, owing to the fact that this is a dermatologist product that is meant to treat, so there is excess. There is salicylic acid that will help obviously with oil control. Niacinamide will help also with oil control, green tea, and then the perlite itself. And the efficacy of this pore size, this remedy for pore size, it helps in the decrease of oil production obviously, and it helps to also break up oil obviously because there's salicylic acid in it, and there is gentle exfoliation, yes, and there's absorption of oil production, of course, with the niacinamide unit. This is pretty much very, very, very straightforward and in fact self-explanatory. If you're someone that is familiar with cosmetic actives, this is not something you should be scared of. But then it's something that you should not overuse, especially the one for the dark spots, with the amount of tyrosine inhibitors, with the amount of basically tyrosine inhibitors, because turmeric is also slightly a tyrosine inhibitor, antioxidants, the vitamin C, that's the tetrahexyde, that's the THC, obviously, the Tranexamic Acid. All those things will clear dark spots very fast, obviously. But then for me, I don't think it's something that you would put as a staple on a regular, and it was even stated clearly that it should be used only at night. Yes, it was stated clearly that it's meant to be used only at night, and not forgetting daytime with protection. I'm repeating myself again, this is a regular thing on this street where we talk about protection. You cannot spend such huge amount of money buying products for acne slash hyperpigmentation and you would not protect your skin with sunscreen afterwards. That would be a bad investment if you ask me. So basically that was what brought me here. I decided for the very first time I am reviewing a product from a dermatologist. Dr. Sherry Idris also has her own products. I think she called it Pillow Talk Dam or something like that. If you want me to also look into that and review, I think she has released her own already. You let me know in the comment section so that I can come along with it. But this is it for Dr. Munib Shah. It's a good product. I wish I could lay my hands on it, but unfortunately I can't. Okay, so this brings me to the end of the video, coming from a cosmetic formulator point of view and the pricing point, you know. All right, thank you so much and hope to see you in another video. Bye.